Welcome back to the Close to Broke podcast. It's great to have everyone here today. We are recording this bright and early, at least for degenerates here. It's noon, and somehow that's still too early for all of us. But anyways, all the same, a cast of characters here, the co-host of the night. We're going to start it off with three first names, MCA.
Hey, guys.
A residential
Look at all those claps.
moon rat.
Moonbird.
Moonbird.
Look, see?
Then over here, we have Logan Baker, NFT influencer extraordinaire, retired. Nobody interacts with his tweets, so you should probably go do that.
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of interaction recently.
We're moving on to the Turkey Stone user, Aiden.
Look, he started a new supplement. What's it called?
Ecdysterone.
The Ecdy user now.
Ecdy.
Ecdy man.
I like
Ecdy
Turkey
boy.
Stone the most.
I like Logan's wearing sunglasses
Turkey Stone
inside.
and Ecdy boy.
I mean, I was going to wear sunglasses, to be honest.
We got the big sleepy guy, huh?
I'm a little tired today.
I can tell the energy's
I was
low.
playing last night until like 3 o'clock.
What were you playing?
I don't know.
Video
take a while to
games.
guess.
What,
No,
what, do
poker.
you think he was playing?
I was playing
Call of
He
Duty.
was like with myself.
I was playing poker.
You played till
Where were you
3 a.m.?
The old
was, it
lucky
was-
lady?
No, it was a home game.
Oh.
It was really chill though. It's just like no rake, a proper like just boys like sitting down. There's not like drugs or girls and
That
shit.
sounds
But
fucking awesome.
it was really cool. Yeah.
But you can't record at
No
home. games?
invite?
No, you can at some, but some you can't. This is like like just boys. Yeah, it was chill.
Yeah,
didn't-
most of it like you cannot.
You didn't invite
like,
your
with the
you
kind
didn't
of
even
shit-
invite your boys or what?
It was a little bit of a bigger buy-in, so I don't want to assume.
What are you saying? We're poor?
What was the buy-in?
It wasn't that much, like 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, whatever, something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
too much for me.
How did you do?
I did pretty good.
So you won.
One pretty one.
All right,
One,
good.
one pretty
One,
good.
one pretty one.
One pretty one. One
New-
pretty win.
New band name I call it.
51 rum.
Yeah, well, it was nice. It was nice to get out there and win. The day before I'd lost, I got whacked, and then the day before that I won really big. So I was like,
Do you ever get nervous in home games that, like, I'm sure there's security in almost all of them, but, like, there's got to be some level of, like, I'm just in assumably someone's house or, like, in some kind of small
So
retail business off a strip mall or some shit. Like,
yeah, this
Literally.
place was in Burbank in a really, really high-end area, and it was at an old bank.
Cool.
that's sick.
So there's a vault, like a
What the
legit
fuck?
vault.
What the
Bro,
fuck?
how could they swing that? Oh, it's an old
The
bank.
guy
Are
is
you
the
just
owner of the
doxing them
building.
right now?
That's so
No.
cool.
The guy's the owner of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's tight.
it's
So
really
you
cool.
play in the vault.
No. We play in this like massive like glass enclosed space.
Cool.
Within it. It's like an office where you imagine like the guy that runs the bank or whatever. They have like the offices with the glass door and all that shit.
Was there, like,
No
armed
girls,
guards?
no servers, no nothing.
Nothing, none of that.
No hookers?
No hookers?
What a lame home game.
Yeah. No, it's literally just a
That's
bunch of
cool.
boys. It's like nobody gets the address outside of the players. Like
I've only played in
Was that your
one-
first time? Sorry.
second time I played there.
one home game. It was on Hollywood Boulevard, and it's on top of a restaurant. So you go around, like, there's a restaurant on street level, and then you go around back, and there's like a staircase. You go up, and it's fucking sick setup. But there's armed guards, and the whole time I'm like, this does not feel.
That's when like you
That's
really.
cool.
That's when you're like promoting the address publicly and like
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been to a couple like that.
Remember that
Definitely.
place we went to where they
It
were
was,
like,
Yeah.
Remember freaking
It was D
Barriarcio?
House, you know, the Donkey House.
Barriarcio used to
I
always
hate
go
that game.
to.
I hate that game with the upstairs shit.
You talking about the one I'm talking
Hugo's
about?
game? That Hugo game.
Yeah, but you come in through bottom.
Don't
say
and
any
go
names.
up.
Sorry, and you go up top. Yeah, I hate that game.
Yeah, I actually that's the one place I feel like I got cheated in my entire life.
Yeah,
I believe it.
that place was grimy. It also got rated. So
Yeah.
That's the thing you got to worry about home games is like
That's what I'm saying. Like, you'd be nervous
some
the whole time.
people like they legit do cheat. They deal from the bottom, and I've heard some stories about
kind
some
of hanger,
people.
Sarge.
I've heard some stories about some people that I've played with before, and also what you got to worry about.
Where's the alpha, dude?
Where's the alpha? Is getting rated because I have personally never been anywhere where they got rated, but I hear like when I'm not there,
Oh.
like, oh, they just got rated the other
Yep.
week.
So
And I'm like, damn, I would not want to be in that situation.
That's what happened with that game we were just talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
the
It seems like a game that would get rated,
it
though.
literally
Remember-
is
Yeah.
the nut
So
game
the-
that gets rated.
my parents' house across the street.
Oh, I
There wa-
remember this. Yeah,
There was a massive home game. Like, they were running a casino out of
Yeah.
literally just a residential house.
That's so random because you're your dad, you know.
And then so they found out because my dad's in the poker scene, and
Yeah.
one of his friends got a text, and the guy that one of his friends got the text and was like, "Hey, isn't this across the
Like
street
your
from your
house.
house. Yeah. And so this goes on for a couple weeks, and there's like these crazy parties going on, like people coming out at like 4 a.m. All the neighbors fucking hated them. And like 2-3 months go by, and the FBI is like investigating them. They have cars parked out. I'm driving to my parents' house, just pulling up, and these guys are like asking questions. Yeah, literally, they're wearing suits and sunglasses, just parked on all.
Are they actually?
Yeah, they got raided and like pulled out. They got kicked out. There's literally FBI guys questioning, like asking my parents. Like,
no,
hey,
I mean like, were they wearing suits and shit?
yeah, they're wearing suits and had badges and sunglasses,
Wow.
and there's 2 guys in like SUVs just parked there.
That's
just
cool.
sitting there,
That's funny.
for like a week and a half, they were just like cars all over the place. Just
I
sitting
mean,
there
dude,
parked.
if you're gonna do it in a residential, like, of course it's gonna happen.
And
Like,
all the neighbors hated them and complained the entire
Yeah,
time. They were there
of
for like a
course.
couple months, but then
You got to be low key.
you
about
gotta
it.
be low
yeah,
key.
they're sending
about
out invites, and just 4 a.m. people are coming out. Like they were not going about it subtly at all.
Yeah.
But like at midnight, they're having valet pull up like Ferraris and Porsches around the street.
Dude,
It's like
what are you doing?
They-
That's
they-
crazy.
they get kicked out. All of the tables you see just on the side of the street, like they've because like,
That's
They're
hilarious.
dropping poker chips on their way to their car.
after they got raided, they just like the feds go in, they took everything out.
Oh.
The like the roulette tables and poker tables, all just on,
Roulette tables?
they were running everything.
Wow.
And they're just all on the side of the street, poker chips, like these fucking girls coming out, like yeah, it was a disaster. And they got raided and kicked out.
What do you think's gonna happen?
That's what I thought was gonna happen. But yeah, they lasted about 4 months.
That's crazy.
Home games, wild, bro.
Yeah, I think it's actually ATF.
ATF. Yeah.
ATF is the one that handles like gambling at
Ameri-
homes and stuff.
Tobacco and firearms?
I don't know. They looked
I don't
like
know
they
what
were
it stands for.
feds.
I think you're right.
Yeah, there were dudes wearing suits and sunglasses with SUVs all over the place. But
It's
yeah.
tight, dude.
Yo, shout out to the Rampage pod. That thing went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing really well. We're almost at 2.
Surprise,
imagine, yeah.
surprise. I think
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Rampage.
You're
I think over time it'll just like,
Yeah.
steadily increase.
It'll
And
be a
it's-
grail.
I think it's really good for his brand to see something a little more personal for him, and then it's obviously good for us because we get to riff
welcome.
and hang out with a friend of ours.
Yeah, you're welcome, Rampage.
you're welcoming the fans.
Oh.
I got some comments. They said, "Wow, Aiden, you're so funny," and like just really caring.
that's
the
not
I didn't
how
see
it
any
I think
of
there
those
was
comments.
no comments
That's
about
crazy.
you at all.
I saw none of
I don't
that.
think one person talked about you.
Yeah, I don't think a single
Aiden,
person
thank you
talked
so
about
much
it.
for carrying the show and being a real team leader. I appreciate.
I think
Aiden,
they were
thanks
mad
for
that
posting
you
the podcast once on your story in between a bunch of
Dude,
selfies.
You got to
That's-
get better at that.
That's what they're.
You're so bad
We
at
provide
it.
you with so many clips. This
We
guy
give
does
you
not even
so
post
many
them.
clips.
He's like, yeah, I don't like how I look.
I started doing clips, and now I don't know how to
Do you know what
it.
kind of traction my stories get? It's
Bro,
embarrassing.
It doesn't matter.
Dude, here's the problem. There's one close to broke clip surrounded by 3 naked selfies that say leg day and you flexing your arm around it. That's
No,
the
no, that's not
problem.
what it says. It's a picture selfie of him doing something
Yeah.
like a thirst trap, and it says Bills -3.
Yeah.
And they didn't even win. And they didn't even
Like
win.
Aiden will post a thirst trap and then like just put some caption that's totally irrelevant. Like, bro, if you're gonna post it, just fucking post it. Like,
It'll be him naked in bed and he's like, Game of Thrones time.
yeah, literally.
Or
Like,
it'll just him eating a steak. He's like, gains.
like Aiden will post a selfie like this, like, and then the caption will be, "Need bills to cover 3.5,
Yeah.
over 52.5."
Just
Like,
got home from a hard day of work.
Just post a shirtless pic, bro. Come on.
And then post the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, gotta be better at that, man.
Can we hop into one of my topics? I have some good topics.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
So this one was going crazy on Twitter, and you know how you guys use Snapchat?
No.
So
Do
they
you
have like
still use
I'm
Snapchat?
an adult.
no, but like
Yeah,
that's where
exactly.
I don't use Snapchat, but it like
Yeah.
blew up, and it was like one of the top news features. They have like all these articles, and it's this girl. Can you see this?
Is that you, Aiden?
How did you have this queued up already?
I did it with David. So she's
said, "How did you?"
24 years old.
the child?
She's like Hasbullah. She's 24 years old.
She's like Benjamin Button.
So she had like brain cancer when she was a child. She had like radiation therapy on her skull, and it stopped her growth. So she's actually 24 years old, and she did this. Can you put it on the screen?
He's trying, but he can't. It's not working for some reason.
Is it uncouth that anytime I see one in, like an adult child, I think that they're evil?
No, I think that's pretty fair.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
It's from that Orphan movie.
Yeah, it's Orphan. Cowboy Bebop has an episode on it.
Can we pull it up? Can you show him how to pull it up on the screen? So
Is that his wife?
no,
Well,
they
I'm not
started
gonna
dating.
get up out of my seat right now. It's just
No.
not working, so we'll just have to live with it.
Yeah.
If it's
All
as famous as it is, guys, if
Yeah.
you're not, if you can't see it for some
Okay,
reason,
so we
sorry
can't see
about that.
it.
It is a girl that is a full-grown adult.
She's
but
24.
She looks like a child.
And she looks like she's 7
She
years
looks
old.
like a
And now
6-year-old.
everyone's questioning, like, is this dude a creep? Is he a
Right.
pedo or what's going on? And I don't know. What's the take here?
All right,
do you think?
I have one take. I can see both sides of this. Love is blind. I think that's very fair in a lot of cases, right? There's people that like marry people that don't have like a bottom half of their body.
I feel like this is a real pedo stance. Love is
No,
blind.
not at all. There's plenty of people that like that are with people that like
you show the
can't
picture
have
of her? Yeah.
sex. You know what I mean? That's like a real thing.
Unix.
Like MC, look at her. Where it's like you can see like she doesn't look like
She
a
doesn't look
7-year-old.
like a
She's just a
7-year-old.
tiny
Doesn't look like a
person.
Yeah, her
7-year-old.
face.
She just has the feature
Yeah,
of
she
7-year-old.
doesn't look like a 7-year-old, guys.
Yeah, but I
Oh
mean,
my god, she's,
You're like-
she's so small.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if she carries herself like an adult, like
She got tattoos and starts drinking. She
Yeah,
she was on a reality show.
Oh, I've seen
what are we
that.
talking about?
Yeah,
Like, what are we talking about?
yeah.
She's kind of shitty in the reality show. She looks like a shitty ass person.
Oh, you know who we're talking
I
about?
think now that he said that, I've seen clips and she
Mhm.
seems like she's really mean.
Oh, well, there
I
you
don't know
go.
about that, but so basically, I think the take that's semi-fair is she's not a child,
She's
but
not a child.
yeah, she's not a child.
Come on, guys.
The,
I think
the
it's
article
just
caption
easy.
I
was
think it's kind of weird though.
it's a little
It's
weird.
weird,
It's a
yeah.
little weird, but the article caption was 24-year-old looks like a 7-year-old. The guy dating her says, "I'm not a creep." That's how they headlined it.
Bro, they're just, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Whoever's
that's how you're gonna get
desperate
the
enough
clicks.
to write that article is
Yeah.
just needs to
But you
consider
can
a
see
career
how
change.
it's like, a little.
It's a little
Bro,
stitches.
who cares?
A
Yeah,
little
it's a
stitch.
little stitch.
But also, like, imagine they'd be like, if she never had a date ever, they'd be like, oh, are they
They'd be like, wow.
discriminating against people who have diseases?
Dude,
like,
totally.
Yeah.
you know, she had to find
100%.
someone eventually. You
That's
know
that
what I'm
was
saying?
that's the real argument.
Like, I
100%.
bet if he was shorter and uglier,
This
they-
wouldn't be a
they're
problem.
just jealous
it wouldn't
because he's
be
a good-looking
problem.
dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good-looking dude.
I think
They're like, oh,
there's,
this guy must be a creep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
What?
The ladies of legal age beyond that.
Yeah, I think
like,
that's totally.
What, do you,
Yeah,
what did you expect? Her
I
to
think
find
it-
like some other little guy and she's only allowed to
Yeah.
date a little guy?
Little
Like, come
Tyrion
on.
Lannister looking guy.
This is real crooked. It doesn't make sense. to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
From-
that's the right take.
it's
From
such
an outsider
clickbait.
view,
Shout out to us for
it's
all
a little
agreeing.
shocking, you know?
I think
all of us
Logan's
agree.
point's the best point. Logan's point's the best point.
It's just like a double standard. you
Yeah,
know?
it's the double
Like,
standard. It's 100% would be that way too. If she didn't have if nobody wanted to date her, people would be like, "Wow,
What
nobody
if-
wants to date this person with a disease."
What if it was reversed and there was a dude that was like a 7-year-old dude? Would he
Same
ever
thing,
be able to
same thing.
find like the female adult
Like a
equivalent?
decent looking woman.
Like that's a great looking dude.
I
And
mean,
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe,
dude.
yeah.
Look at the dwarf guy. Is
not a
I don't
dwarf
know
though,
what
not
to
a
write.
dwarf. Or not a
Little
yeah.
person.
No, it's dwarf's fine. I
Little
think.
human.
No, dwarf is dwarfism, I believe. And
That's what
little
I'm talking
person
about.
is-
I'm talking about. I'm talking
thing
about the guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
a
he have
dwarf.
like a
I think
really
he's just
pretty
a real
attractive
person.
wife?
Tyrion Lannister.
No,
Yeah,
but
but
he's-
he's like a famous
but he's a
fucking
little
actor.
person. Dwarfism is like
No, he's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf, dude.
really?
Yeah.
Dude,
Does
dude,
he have
he's like
dwarfism?
he's like
Yeah.
2 foot tall.
No, but there's little
He's
people
a
and then
dwarf.
there's
He is a
dwarfism.
legit.
He's a dwarf.
He's a
Yeah.
legit little
Okay.
person, dude.
Yeah, but if you were the male version and you flip it on the inverse, like I don't know if you can find.
Probably gonna be harder for you, dude.
probably gonna be
It's
harder.
gonna be harder for you. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be harder for you. 100%.
I think we all have a pretty good take. We all
Just go
agree.
get your money up.
Shout out to us.
Go get your
Get
money.
your money
up.
up. That's
Yeah.
your funny up.
Get your hustle on. You gotta hustle like you're ugly.
Yeah.
So
maybe
like, you're ugly.
maybe he
That's
wanted some
it.
of that reality TV clout.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
dude.
saying?
Honestly, there's a bit of that too.
Yeah.
He's like, I just got to throw it down for like 6 months and
Yeah.
close my
I like
eyes.
that. I like that.
So you guys been hearing you guys been sleeping in the same room watching Game of Thrones together while he's naked?
Big Game of Thrones guys.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Huh?
How's that been?
Game of Thrones is awesome.
We watch Game of Thrones for sure. We don't sleep in the
Aiden's
same room.
really been pushing Game of Thrones.
We watch
on me.
Game of Thrones in the living room, I guess.
like that.
Yeah.
He
I
guesses.
see more like one of them's like stroking a dog while they like watch.
We're
Game of
both
Thrones, you
stroking
know what I mean?
dogs.
I have two, yeah. He has
They're
one. and
each
I have
other's
the other.
dogs.
Wow.
Wow. That's kind of weird.
I
Why
forgot
is
you
that
got two
weird,
dogs.
Logan?
This narrative you're pushing, I don't
What's
know.
weird?
There's nothing weird about stroking guys' dogs, dude. This is
Okay.
all inclusive, dude.
Sorry, boys.
This is an all inclusive
mixed up.
podcast.
You're into bestiality, bro.
Wait, you're still talking about an actual dog, dude? I'm talking about straight dick, dude. I don't know what you're
Whoa,
talking
whoa.
about.
You can't have a straight dick if you're stroking it. Isn't that a gay dick?
I stroke my own dick all the time.
And that's gay. According to his logic, dude. Sorry to break it
Okay.
to you. No, but how's that been? What season are you guys on?
We just
Fifth.
got to season 5.
God,
it's been
very good.
amazing.
God, you guys are
Damn.
blasting
We're watching like
through
3 or
that.
4 a night. So like 3 or 4 hours a night.
It's really good.
You guys
Very
are
good
watching
show.
3 or
3
4
to 4
hours a
episodes of Game of Thrones a night.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus
You
Christ.
guys were trying to make
man.
fun of me for playing video games. You guys are
Yeah,
watching
bro,
4
you
hours
guys
of
make-
television.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Who
It's
made
high
fun of
level.
you for playing video games?
Him at the start of the podcast.
Did he?
He was like, "All right, you just playing video games all night with yourself?"
I didn't say
Oh.
that. No, you said what? I said what game are you playing? And I said Call of Duty.
I'm playing Dookie Dash for everybody that's interested. You can go.
We'll
Hey,
go right past that. Who even gives a shit?
I sent you guys a fucking Twitch stream link last night. I didn't get
He was
one.
like, I sent you a
fucking
Twitch stream
viewer.
at 1 in the
I didn't
morning.
get
I
one.
expect you guys to be
I
awake at 1 in the
expected at
morning.
least 2 viewers. Oh, okay,
so
nice. You
far.
hopped in. Yeah, I did stream for 10 minutes. Nice, fantastic.
You're very-
well, I'm happy you did it. Thank
You're
you, man.
very
Appreciate
inconsistent.
that.
Set a schedule.
Commit to the
At a
schedule. Like
reasonable
you commit
time.
to the gym
You guys-
schedule.
You guys,
commit to your stream
I don't
schedule.
care about streaming. I'm gonna be honest. I just do it for fun. I just want you guys to hop in when I decide I want to
Okay,
stream.
Alright.
we'll
I
hop
hopped
in
in-
when you have a schedule.
I hopped in Lily's stream the other day because she did it at a decent hour,
Well, yeah.
and I just
Yeah,
stopped in
you
and
need to
said
get
hi.
her a face cam, dude. It's like
I
know.
also
We're-
watched
we're
your
working on
stream,
it.
your Fortnite stream the other day, and you
Thanks,
just
man.
kept dying. So I left.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you,
I watched
this is
it-
like the
you
first gunfight you're in. and
I
it's
watched
just-
your
Yeah.
Fortnite
Are
stream
you
and I was
joking me?
disappointed because
I watched it and he came
it
in
was the
84.
party was full, so I couldn't play.
Bro, there's a 25 kill solo duos fucking win on there.
Yeah,
what
but
do you?
it's like
how
you're
could you
playing
be
against
disappointed?
You're playing bots and like normals. It's
Dude,
like,
I'm not playing bots at all. My
Wait, who was
lobbies
your
are
teammate?
so hard.
Who was your teammate?
I was playing by myself.
Oh, it was a
I'm playing
solo?
solo duos, and my
This
lobbies
guy
are
thinks
hard
he's,
as
he thinks he's good enough to play solo duos.
Bro, I am good
I need
enough
you
to play
ranked
solo
or it's
I
duos.
don't know.
like-
I watched you. You came in 84th place, bro. It's not that good.
84 out of how many?
100.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
I regret
Wait,
bringing this up.
84th?
That's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
Are
It's
we
a work
bringing
in
this up?
progress. You know what I mean?
It's
My
up?
FIFA stream's been. I'm way closer to 500 now.
Nice.
Definitely smoke David now.
Wow, David's just that bad, huh?
Well, we have a withstanding
David has-
$100 bet.
David has no mic to defend himself, sadly.
Yeah, no
Where's your mic,
mic.
dude?
We stole it.
David thinks he's really good at FIFA
Wow.
because he used to be good at FIFA, but he doesn't play anymore. But he still thinks he's really good.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I want to talk a little bit about something I'm doing with that I think is pretty interesting. Sorry, I just got a work text, so that took my mind off. But dude, I've been grinding this weight loss thing, and it's going pretty reasonable, guys.
Yeah, you look
Pretty
good, dude.
Thank you, thank
you
you,
look better.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you always
Why
look
you
good,
looking
bro.
at me, you fucking dick.
What do you mean?
No, Aiden.
How do you feel?
Feel good, man.
You been lifting weights or what have you been doing?
Yeah, I've been going to the gym a little bit. Been like
What's a little bit? How? Give me specifics.
going at least twice a week. I'd like to get to 3. That's my goal.
I like that. I think twice a
Um,
week's solid.
It's just really rough with the. I definitely because I'm
You'll
doing
get less
bowling.
sore too, so it's like
Yeah, the soreness is like cool. I'm cool with living with it. I think that's like
But it
now's
goes
my
away-
mentality. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a part of it.
It's good.
You know,
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
me
yeah.
feel good. It makes me feel like I did some good.
Yeah.
But the problem with the schedule is that okay, we all agree the best gym time's probably
Morning.
like the first half of the day,
Yeah.
not the end. It's just too busy when we end on Sunday.
But not just that. It sets you up mentally for your day.
yeah. It's just hard to like go to the gym, like grind out, and then like have 4 hours of bowling. So I can't do it on bowling days.
4 hours of bowling?
Bro, you guys are watching Game of Thrones for 4
Yeah.
hours. I don't even want
I'm out here grinding, dude.
I'm
out here
not
grinding.
I'm not knocking 4
Bro,
hours of bowling.
Logan knows, bro. We're out there minimum 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But if you're in a bad group, like you have a slow guy, minimum 3 hours, 20 minutes, 3 hours, 15 minutes type thing.
That's
It's
tilted.
crazy.
for a game.
That's a
No,
tilt.
for it's 3 games.
Oh, you have to play 3 games when you
But
go.
it's 3 people on each
Is
team.
that like a league thing?
Yeah, it has to. You have to play 3.
It's 3 people's on each team.
Is there prize money or like do
Yeah.
you just play for fun?
Sometimes you get
Prize
randoms
money.
on your team.
No, you have your own team, but the problem, okay, a little bit of bowler drama, very briefly.
Oh my god.
I like
Um,
this.
It's not that drama, but like, so the place that we bowl at right now, there's a problem because they're supposed to oil the lanes every day for these leagues, right?
I heard you come into the bar and like immediately tell Devin this.
They're now only oiling it once a week, Mondays. That's like goofy as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Well, oil's expensive now, huh?
That's like, dude. That's like
Where do
running
you bowl?
It's like running a restaurant and being like, all right,
yeah.
guys, we have 1 bag of rice for the whole week. That's all we have. It's gonna cut it, right? It's
Oil
like,
is
We have
expensive
one
right now.
roll of toilet paper that's got to get us through the
dude,
week.
yeah. I don't
So
give a fuck if
use-
it's expensive. Charge me more for my league fee. I already pay a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, charge me more if it's that much.
How much
more
is a league
expensive.
fee? What's a league fee?
It's
I know
$20
what the
per
concept
week.
is.
$20 per week.
God damn.
Yeah.
And then the winner take all, or how does
Bro, that's
No.
basically as expensive as David.
Dude, talk about rate, dude.
the,
Dude,
what's
talk
the price
about
pool?
rate.
How does it get paid out?
Only $7 of that goes to the prize pool.
Are you kidding me?
$13 goes to the bowling alley for having
Do you
it.
have to pay entry fees too and stuff?
No, it's just $20 a week.
Because you can't bowl at
Do
people's
you
houses,
follow
man.
like professional bowlers?
Do I follow them?
Like, do you follow the professional bowler league that's like on ESPN?
Oh, do I know? Do I know the people?
yeah, I was about to say, you know that guy?
I love that guy.
You know
Who
that
do you
is?
think you are?
You know that
I am.
What's his name?
I do not know.
Pete
who that
Weber.
is.
Pete Weber.
Is he the
He
goat?
looks like his name is Pete
He's
Weber.
sick, yeah. No, he's not the GOAT. Just Jason Belmonte.
Yeah,
Belmo,
Jason
he's a
Belmonte's
GOAT.
sick.
He's a 2-handed Australian bowler.
Is
He has
why
2
you bowl-
hands?
Is that why you bowl
You know-
two-handed?
What? He has 2 hands.
He's a 2-handed bowler.
Is that why
Like,
you bowl two-handed?
He bowls like how I bowl.
Well,
Nah, that's
you
not
bowl-
why I bowl
You bowl
two-handed.
like how he
No,
bowls.
yeah, I guess. Not at all, actually. We look really... I don't look anything like him, sadly.
Could we do a little C2B goes bowling vlog? Is that good for the content?
You know what I
guys?
was thinking about actually? I want to do a C2B meetup bowling game.
I like that.
Or even like a league where I host a league, like a proper 1 or 2 month league or whatever, and I just partner with the bowling alley.
Let's do
I want to do
challenges
stuff
like who can throw the ball the fastest.
I will beat you on that.
What do you have, a
well,
radar
know.
gun?
What do you have?
It's really just a competition.
the fucking
between me
lane
and
tells
you.
Oh
you
yeah,
how
I forgot.
fast you throw it.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways,
just me and
I want to
you.
circle back to what I was actually talking about. So yeah, the weight loss thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Started technically last month in December.
Yeah.
Grinded that for like 10, 15 days. Did really solid. And then at the end of towards the end of the month, I just went like real
It's Christmas.
withdrawals, dude. You know, like
Holiday season.
straight crackhead,
Yeah.
right back into the sugary stuff and cinnamon rolls and all that good stuff. But when I started last month, I was at 288.6, if I'm not mistaken. And as of yesterday, I was at 257.
Can I get the
hell?
claps on the screen?
257.2.
Let's go, man.
How the fuck you lose
That's a lot
30
of
pounds in 30
That's
days?
a lot of weight.
No, it's 2 months.
Oh, two.
It's crazy
Yeah.
because
It's
it's like you
less than
don't
dinner.
drink, and that's where most people like have their excess
they get a cut,
calories. Yeah,
yeah.
it's like
Nah, mine was for sure from just sweets and
what kind of sweets?
dude,
Everything.
Snickers.
Oh, you're eating candy?
Like fruit roll-ups type stuff.
You're eating fruit roll-up and Snickers?
Type beat.
Bro.
I mean, I'm just saying stuff. Snickers for sure.
You like
Cinnamon-
legit like
vegan
candy.
cinnamon rolls.
I love candy. Yeah.
I love candy too. I had to kick all the candy out of my house.
Wow.
I love candy. She's
Yeah, I
a,
like candy.
She's a nice woman.
Yeah, shout out to my
lady.
mom, dude.
Wow.
Go.
Yeah.
So you feel good? You're feeling
Yeah,
like you're gonna keep going.
How's the gym
I
going?
had my
yeah,
biggest
the
win.
gym's the biggest thing.
So my biggest win yesterday, like emotionally, it was so funny because it was followed by like just a massive L. But I was like looking for some pants to wear yesterday, and then I was like, oh, what? I forgot I bought these really nice pants.
Mm.
They're by a brand called I Love Ugly, not a sponsor.
Mm.
Really nice pants. Pull them off the rack, and they've never fit me before. And I was like, was it too early?
Let's give it a go.
Is
I
it
put
too
'em-
early?
I put them on, closed. They work.
Let's
They fit.
Yeah, I mean,
So it made me feel like really good about myself. And I just remember looking in the mirror like,
as long as you
Wait,
stay-
what was the L?
and then right after that, Alejandro texted me like, hey, where you at, dude? Like menu's not going that well.
Yeah, I was there for that.
And I was
The-
like, fuck.
as long as you stay consistent, it's gonna keep just falling off.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you're
What
gonna
is it?
you're gonna
What's
have to
the-
buy new pants.
What's the thing? First,
3 weeks?
no, you notice, and then like,
Yeah,
or what is it? It's like a thing.
It's like the
a
first
phrase.
30 days you notice, the 60 days someone else notices, and it's
Yeah.
2 months that you start to crank.
Other people start telling you. Whatever,
Yeah,
something
and it's
like
also
that.
like when you're good at something, you'll tell other people. But when you're great at something, other people will tell you that.
There you
you're
go.
great
That's
at
that.
it.
I think
Yeah.
it's something more like that.
What do you have a like lifting regimen right now that you really enjoy, or have you gotten deep into it yet? Like, are you doing bench and squats and stuff that you like, or
I don't like any of it, to be honest. It's all just so like mundane. It's just so boring. Like I don't
You gotta
get
get
when
into
people
it.
talk about this like
gotta
this
just get more
rage
into
and
it.
like craziness they get at the gym. Like I just don't give a shit, honestly.
got to change your
The
mindset?
thing is, because
Gotta
like
change your mindset.
I don't think I need to.
You
I'm
do.
gonna do it because it's like I need to do it.
you just got to get more
You
consistent.
will eventually start to like it. 100%.
Right now, there's just a lack
People-
of muscle, so the
People
blood's
lift to get like to see the strength within themselves or to compare to other people.
Nope. Completely disagree with you.
That's your take. I think when you hit the gym, it's like because you're like you never think like, oh, I remember I used to do 150 10. Now I'm consistently doing 225 10. That's what I mean. It's not like I'm gonna push my PR every day. It's like
Yeah.
no, people battle with themselves. No, he's not a PR guy, are you?
Yes, he is, bro.
That's pretty
Not
whack,
really.
dude.
He's a PR guy.
No, don't answer for him. He said not really, dude. He lives with them. I'm gonna take his side on this one.
Aiden, are you
Yeah.
a PR guy?
not really. I'm a reps guy. I do like 80% for 8 to 10 reps.
Nice.
Yeah.
But what were you saying, Kieran?
Yeah. So I think people get the enjoyment out of that, like seeing themselves succeed. And yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe when I do some more weight, I'll be like, yo, this is cool. I want to keep doing more weight.
Yeah.
But right now, I see it as a job and it's necessary, and I like that part of it. Like that's already enough
It's
for me to like
necessary
it.
is a good mindset. It's like you just don't
Yeah,
give yourself an out because you have to do it. So it's like I don't have an option because it has to get done. So
Yeah.
you got to go do it.
It's a part of the formula for me.
And
It's not the only part of the formula. I know
adding-
we're never going to agree to this, but it's not the only part.
You're a gamer,
For
man.
me, eating healthy
Sure.
and gym are
course. I mean,
really
it's all-
equal in my heart.
Yeah.
So like I could go to the gym, and if I keep eating bad, I'm gonna fucking die anyways. And if
Yeah,
I
mean,
only
diet
and if
is
I only
important as
and
well,
if I only
obviously.
diet and don't go to the gym, I'll lose weight, but I'll look like a fucking like
it won't build muscle.
deflated soccer ball.
One of the I heard this. It's not going to be an exact quote for quote, but it was something like America obviously has like a fat problem, but reality it has a lack of muscle problem because people are pretty good at dieting and just losing weight.
He's
They're
quoting this
awful.
from Joe Rogan.
I don't think so. It was also like people are awful at lifting weights and putting on muscle.
Yeah.
And that's how when you get older,
You need that.
People get frail and they're not able.
What I heard was when you're younger, especially. Well, one, if you're losing, you want to replace your fat with healthy muscle.
Mhm.
But when you're younger, you want to lift for power because that's what's gonna long term sustain your body. So like when you're younger, it's not about putting on muscle. It's about exerting as much as power as possible. You know what I mean? Because that's the kind of strength that you build that may not necessarily show, but it's what's gonna give you a lot of longevity.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone that's I wouldn't say like old, but like over 50,
Dude.
and say they drop a pen, ask them to pick up something from the ground, and it's just like,
Oh yeah.
And
I thought
insa-
you were gonna go the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's what
We have an old guy like what's a guy from
I don't
what's a
know
guy
his
from
name.
Tekken, dude? The grandfather. We basically have that guy at our gym.
Yeah.
The old grandpa
No.
from Tekken.
I'm saying the majority of old people, if you ask them to tie their shoes,
Yeah, it's the end of the world.
say go
over.
into a squat position, go pick up a pen from the ground,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a disaster.
Any muscles do it.
You need muscles to do these things, and so the lack of muscle is more of an issue. So obviously, diet's important, lifting weights is important. It's all just living a healthy, balanced lifestyle.
I also
And
think,
And that's what the road Kieran is on. Shout out to my guy, Kieran versus
Yeah.
weight.
I also think it's just like good form of discipline. Like if you don't have any discipline, then you're just gonna be weak. You know what I'm saying?
That's the big
Like-
thing for me.
Yeah, it's like discipline. Like, bro, you have to go
Weak.
and discipline yourself. And obviously, if you're not healthy, that's
Yeah.
a bad thing.
And there's just like
you know?
massive like chemical balances.
Gym's
that-
very mental for me.
yeah, it helps just tons of chemical hormone regulation. It's just
I
it's-
think
it's
once-
necessary for the body. The body's built to be active. Like you think back in the day, there's fucking Spartans and people going
Yeah, that's
killing
why they were
things,
so ripped.
hunting down buffalo on the plains. Like that's what our bodies were built for.
You think your body and your people were hunting buffaloes on a plane, dude? What are you talking about?
People were from the
Your people
Mountains
were
of
neither
Ireland.
Spartans or fucking hunting.
we were
shit on
we were
planes.
farming
You guys
potatoes in
Vikings?
Ireland.
Were Irish people Vikings? and
Like,
shit?
we got no more potatoes.
I'm like 50% Scottish, 50% Irish. So I'm from the Viking land, you know.
Speaking of the Irish folk, Connor almost died.
Oh yeah, shout out to my
Oh,
guy.
yeah. What's been going on?
So he's had a bit. Let me just tell the people, educate. So he's had a big week. So it started. It's a 3-part story.
Bro, this guy's in love with Connor.
No.
in love with Conor, guys.
So we're all massive Conor McGregor fans on this podcast.
We
1/4 of us are massive Conor McGregor.
One
guy-
fifth-
the
one
only
fifth of
guy
us.
the only guy who got excited about talking
Okay,
about Conor
so-
McGregor is a big Conor McGregor fan.
Let me break it down because there's a 3-part story here. So part number 1 comes out. I'd say, I guess in Ireland time, it's Monday morning. We get the news that a female jumped ship on Connor's yacht, claiming he was basically attacking her and beating the fuck out of her. She jumped off the yacht, tried to swim to shore. She gets saved by the Coast Guard.
Wow.
We haven't heard anything else from that since.
Dude, that's super suspect.
Super
by the way.
suspect. She's jumping from a yacht, trying to swim to shore to avoid Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Next day, Conor McGregor does a post about being returned to an offer from the Ultimate Fighter. Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah. To
So-
coach?
To coach the Ultimate Fighter again. So that builds up some kind of return news.
Mhm.
So that kind of takes a little bit of the attention off of that.
Oh.
And then
I think that's probably why. Right?
it's got probably
Is he gonna coach against Uriah Faber again?
they're saying Tony, Chandler, or Dustin are the 3 choices.
Tony Chandler, Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler,
Or-
Tony Ferguson, or Dustin Poirier
I
are the
think
3
Dustin Poirier
choices.
is the best choice.
No,
One of-
I think for him it'd be Tony. Like you
Tony's the
we need
easiest
him to
fight.
beat, so he could beat somebody, dude.
Tony's the easiest
and
fight.
Tony's like
then
such
Chandler.
a good person
Yeah.
for the tough.
No, but they don't have a lot of good interaction. Him and Dustin would have a lot of great interaction.
I just think Dustin's a tougher fight right now, and it's
Yeah,
like
it
he's-
is.
I
Wow.
think he's
Wait,
got
it's
first
for
for this
Ultimate
thing.
Fighter though, right?
Yeah.
so you fight at the end.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
coach.
the whole point is to create
Dude, he's
content.
gonna get starched by Dustin.
I know, but
He
you
beats
create
Tony. He beats
content
Chandler.
for the
Dustin's a little
show.
bit of a tougher fight.
The
Okay,
content would be the best with Dustin.
and then part 3 of this story. Yesterday, he's riding his bike down Ireland, just down a road, and gets hit by a fucking car, and he's like doing all these stories, like recording almost like instantly right after he gets his phone out. His hips all fucked up. He's bleeding, and he's like talking. He's like to the guy that literally hit him in his car. Imagine you're an old dude driving through Ireland and you hit fucking Conor McGregor with your car.
Bro,
you almost killed the king of Ireland. And you think Conor would be like freaking out, but he's like super nice. The guy's like, no, mate, I'm brand new. You're grand, but give us a ride back home. So he's like on his Instagram
Irish
story,
people,
throws his bike in the back, and this dude's driving Connor home. Connor's taking a selfie with him.
That's
like
so funny.
And then
Connor's
he takes
like,
a picture.
This might just fucking run me over.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a Matt Hughes kind of vibe, huh?
Yeah. The guy's
Run over
He's
by
like,
a
my
thing.
bike's in the back. You just see his fucking
Yeah.
bike sitting in the back.
That's crazy.
my whole thing was I thought these two stories coming out after were trying to avoid the news of the lady jumping out and him like fucking her up.
Right.
Allegedly.
You know, he's had a lot of issues with
A
that.
lot of that. Yeah.
He has domestic violence issues?
Real
No,
John.
it's like a random party girl on the yacht jumped off because she said he was like assaulting her. She said allegedly.
Yeah, maybe he's not as bad as John Jones, but he's close.
He's close. He's done a lot of crazy
He's
shit.
close.
He's done a lot of crazy shit. Never been indicted on it though. So
Dude, I recently watched. I went back and watched every John Jones title defense video.
it's the best. Yeah.
That shit was so dope.
Now you're gonna get him at plus money against. Okay, back to Connor. So now he has basically said he's gonna do his return as a tough coach.
Sick.
Got hit by a car.
And beat up a prostitute all in the same week.
I don't know if she's a positive. So it's a big 3-day
She's
period.
a
in the
nice
McGregor-
lady.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly
so,
a
yeah.
nice lady.
She's
So
a nice-
we're anticipating him coming back as the Ultimate Fighter coach, probably against Tony, if I had to guess. But
I hope it's Tony, man.
Tony's just gonna be like watching the show. The fight will be
No,
I guess,
dude,
but,
this show's gonna be. Dude, you're so off. Tony is such a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
he's
but
crazy.
not
Such
with
a-
Connor.
That was rude. Sorry, Tony. I like you a lot. If you're watching,
Tony's
this.
a
You're probably not.
psycho.
Yeah, but
He's
Tony's
a psychos, which makes it so sick.
no, but he's just living on his own planet. Like
That's what's
Connor's
gonna
gonna
make
talk
it so
shit to
good.
him, and Tony's gonna like just walk
dude,
away.
Tony
or, like, go to
invented the Muck
bathroom.
Nuggets, dude. Like he's
Tony,
funny,
Tony's a
dude.
shit talker.
Yeah, I guess.
Tony's so good, dude.
Champ shit
That's
only.
fair.
You know, he's on that grind.
I guess that's fair. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But either way,
And
Connor coming back
gonna
as a
be
tough.
like,
He's
you
gonna.
ducked me forever. Like Tony can say that, you know.
But Tony's also turbo wash, so it's a good fight for Connor.
It's so good,
But
and it's gonna sell. It's probably
gonna
gonna be
crush. It's
It'll
gonna
be a
be-
top 10 pay-per-view buy ever if it's them two that.
Yeah,
fight
and it's going to
for
be a
sure.
huge season of Ultimate Fighter. Like it's going to revitalize the. The ratings have been awful for that show. They're just
Yeah.
trying. They're giving Connor here's
Yeah, they need the
$15
ratings.
million. Come save the show.
Yeah.
Probably more. 15's not
Yeah,
enough.
for him to take like a 8-week coaching job. Yeah, it's going to be a shitload of money for
probably
Connor.
They'll
make
probably be like, here's
35.
1% of the UFC.
Probably.
So like,
something.
okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Aiden called Connor the king of Ireland.
Yeah, like
When-
that.
When
We
when
just
when,
casually-
when we went to Ireland, every Irish person that we asked fucking hated Conor McGregor.
No. He's the king of Ireland in like the way that like everyone has to like serve this guy that they don't want to serve.
No,
I
he's,
guess.
he's the king of Ireland for everyone outside of Ireland.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Americans
but-
think that.
Yeah.
And
Like,
whenever
this
you think of
American guy-
Ireland, you think of Conor McGregor as an American. Like, but when we went there, everybody was not a fan of Conor
Big
at all.
week
We
for
asked
Conor,
at
though.
least
He's a
10 people.
tyrant.
they do not like him. They call him like he's a degenerate piece of
Gives
shit.
Irish people a bad name.
Yeah, like a psycho. Just they say
Yeah,
he
of
runs with
course.
like gangsters, drug addict, party guy, and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this stuff. They're just
Party guy.
trying to defame the king
Defame.
of Ireland. What did I say?
Do you guys actually have a
Fam.
king? What's your do
It's
you
a
know what your
prime
ruling
minister.
structure? Oh, it's a prime minister.
Prime Minister.
Is there
Yeah,
a prime
to
minister
India.
and like a ruling family or just
No, it's not an oligarchy.
Oligarchy.
it's a big word?
Yeah, shout out to India. We have a prime minister,
Yeah, prime ministers.
You have a prime minister and a king?
a president.
You have a prime minister and a president?
I believe so.
No,
yeah.
no. You have a prime minister or a president.
No, we have both. I'm almost positive. It's really
What?
weird. Yeah.
There's no king of India. Just rides around.
That's
with,
what
like,
I'm saying.
golden
There can be like
elephants.
there can be like a
there's. I'm almost 100% positive. There's a prime minister
rides on the back of
and
an elephant.
a
Gold.
president.
so racist.
Yeah, but the prime minister does all the work.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's like Japan used to have that forever. They would have like the old like
Yakuza?
emperor. No, what?
Yo, how do we feel about the Yakuza?
Okay, no, they would have an old emperor, right? But he was just like a figurehead, and then they would have like a prime minister actually who like
Dude, how do we feel about the Yakuza?
democratic?
I got it. I went down the Yakuza rabbit hole randomly on YouTube because they just
'Cause
like
that-
fucking feed you this shit.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to?
No.
answer that?
Yeah.
So,
how do
no,
I feel about
Do you know
this?
what
Look
the
at it.
do you? I didn't know. Do you know like
so racist?
do you know what the Yakuza principles are?
What?
It's to take from the rich and give to the poor.
Oh, it's real Robin Hood.
Technically,
Robin Hood.
It is.
That's cool.
The,
Love
the
that, bro.
traditional form of the Yakuza was always that. You would always, as a Yakuza member, stand up to a bully. So if you saw like some random guy that couldn't defend himself or a lady that couldn't defend themselves on the street, you have to defend them. That was what the real honor of Yakuza
It's a
is.
good story, but I'm sure the mob would say the same thing.
No. Like I feel
No
like
women or children.
No.
Unless they cross a line, then we're curb stomping that bitch.
No. I feel like it could be true. I don't know. It just feels true. Like maybe
Yeah.
the first
I'm
5
just
guys
uneducated
really
on the
believed
Yakuza.
it.
No, I agree with that. But what
But
I'm
I'm
saying
sure
is,
it, like over time, like it really.
dude, the mob's the same thing.
Yeah, but even the people within the Yakuza, there's like some that left and some that stayed,
Yeah.
and a lot of them that left say like, yeah, I left because it wasn't
As
what I was
honorable.
promised for the longevity.
Can
Like
you just leave the
There's an
Yakuza?
honor.
no,
be
they're
fair-
saying there's like a way, like there's a program to get out of it and like not get killed or whatever.
That's like a big Japanese thing for it to be like honorable. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like they
Yeah,
have
I
cool
feel like
tattoos.
it's a
Tattoos.
cultural
Yeah.
thing to be honorable about that.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
I really think you're not supposed to fuck people over that don't have
Much.
the ability to be fucked over like
don't
that.
deserve
That
it.
don't have the have,
Yeah.
that don't have the money, that don't have the
Yeah.
stature in the community.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched this like thing on Vice and it was really cool.
It's tight.
I don't know if cool is the right word, but just like seeing like the undergrounds because they would show you active Yakuza and people that were like really big heads, big wigs in the in I guess the business world or whatever. That had clout, I guess, like this older dude that was like no longer Yakuza. And what's also really cool to me is like this guy just like looks like some average Joe like dude playing baccarat at the Gardens, real regular looking dude. And then like he
Just a
pulls up his
rag.
sleeves just like 3
I was gonna
inches
say the tattoos
and
are sick.
bomb,
Tattoos
like
are
straight
sick.
bomb all the way
tattoos are
down to his
The whole
fucking
back,
ankles.
the whole back.
There's
Down
a
his
dude.
shin.
There's a dude came into our the other day that had Japanese all everywhere, and
So
he's
he was
wearing
a
long
Yakuza?
sleeves.
Was
and
he
It was
white?
like onto it. No, he's a Latin dude, and it was like
Like
onto his
Dustin
arm.
style.
Is that
arms.
cultural appropriation?
Yeah, right.
Can you get like Japanese and like or whatever?
I'm gonna get my back Japanese.
You ever see the white dudes with tribal tattoos? It's just you can't do that kind of
I
stuff.
Dude.
disagree. I disagree. I completely
No,
disagree.
honestly, dude, tribal tattoos are
tribal tattoos
by
are
far and away the wackest tattoos
If you're a white dude,
Be careful.
for anyone. Oh no, like yeah, I guess like
No.
for
Tied
Hawaiian
to
Simone
Ivasa,
guys.
Dude,
yeah,
are
but
you
it's
kidding
crazy.
me?
Those are
Tribal
dope.
tattoos are one of the dopest
Yeah,
tattoos for
I like it.
people that that get them
Polynesian
because they have
people,
culture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
Are
agree
you
to that.
fu-
No, we
That's
agree to that.
Ivasa,
No, we agree to all
Hunt,
that.
Like all these fighters that have like they're all the like the
Yeah.
needlework done.
That's sick. That's sick. I'm saying about the guy that just
Saying
has.
You're like for like a
Yeah.
white
No,
dude.
I'm saying like the white dudes that
The
just have
90s
like a
tribal
couple of
band?
lines and shit. Like we're just lost.
We
dude.
got Brennan from
I
Altadena.
think so. I
Like,
think
fucking-
Japanese is. I mean, call it cultural appropriation, whatever you want. What I don't know, but the art form is there, right?
Sick,
So
yeah.
like the art is. I don't give a fuck where you're from.
At
Whatever.
what point is it okay? Like if like me,
You know what's not okay? I think is to get the Yakuza style. Like you don't want it. Like it's a robe. It doesn't cover the. You know what I mean? You get it under the robe, so it looks specifically for like a robe. Like if you're like a white dude who's like why the fuck are you getting it shaped like that? Like you know what I mean? Like you're not
Oh, you
wearing a robe.
wow,
like
I
that.
would
You don't
not
need
think
to.
that's a problem. I would think it's a problem if like we're going down the freaking rabbit hole here, but like a white dude gets a tattoo of Japanese work by like a white dude. Like it should probably be done
I
by
don't think
somebody in
that's
the
a problem
culture.
either because
No,
if if the artist is trained like in Japan, if he's trained properly, then like
No.
who cares?
Mm.
But like but that's also just like stupid.
It's the same
like,
as the 7-year-old.
like, why the
It's a
fuck are
little
you gonna
stitches.
go get a tattoo from somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing? Like if you that's what I like about Japanese work.
what you
If
just
you're-
said is what most people do. They just get the cheapest.
I don't know.
A lot of people in America, I think.
This is the thing. I think specifically with Japanese work more than anything else, it's that like you're paying a fuck ton of money. You're getting a really big piece, and you're getting it from like a legitimate artist. It's one of the few tattoo forms that like that's just kind of what you have to do
Yeah.
because it's so fucking specific. You know.
What's
You
the-
know what I was just thinking about is I don't know why you were talking about that out of it. We were talking about his thirst traps and stuff. Logan posts thirst traps and he doesn't put -3.5 needs to cover.
Nah,
You
just
post
them.
straps
Yeah, he just posts them. No, this is Logan's thirst
your
trap.
knee?
Let me reenact
in the
this.
Tesla.
In the
No,
te-
I mean,
He
I
sits
haven't
down in the
posted it
Tesla.
lately, to
He
be
sits down in the
honest.
Tesla in his yellow shorts and like slightly brings them up a little bit
Yeah, I
so you
like
can
that,
see
dude.
both
I like that.
tattoos.
Well, I
And it takes-
did that one on purpose so I could tag Kine.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
true.
takes-
That guy.
But wait,
Text little picture.
going back to cultural appropriation tattoos. Do you guys remember when Jeremy Lin got like dreads, and then Kenyon Martin like started going in on Jeremy Lin?
Shade.
Oh yeah, and he's
Like Kenyon Martin doesn't have Chinese tattoos
Yeah,
on his
exactly.
body.
Yeah, exactly.
Like then, I'm like, bro, that is such a double standard
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like hypocrisy. I'm like, bro, Jeremy Lin called it cultural appreciation, which I believe.
I think that's more of a good
I just
take.
think there's a way to do things.
For sure.
there's a
Of course, but
respectful
you
way to
can't
do
call him
everything.
out like that when you have
Yeah.
Chinese. You're not
100%.
Chinese, Kenyon Martin.
Yeah, it's
Like,
that's a good way to put it. Cultural appreciation. You know, like the concept of appropriating a culture when it's like it's case by case basis where you can be disrespectful for it or you can be embracing and like showing off a culture and like what's cool about it, you know, and doing it in a respectful manner. You know,
I think environmentalists kind of have that right. Like they do a thing where they like respect, or like hunters, where it's like you can still kill the animal, but like there's a way to like.
and it's better for the environment as a whole.
Yeah, but you also like eat the whole thing. Like there's a respectful way to like go about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that
That's why it's same with anything, just broad strokes.
Exactly.
It's like
Have
you
you
can't
guys-
go across.
like he was not being disrespectful when he got the dreads. He just liked the hairstyle.
And I don't think Kenyon Martin was being disrespectful when he got the ink. It's just now that he's trying to call somebody out.
That's what was
That's
the
the problem.
disrespectful part.
Yeah.
is
Do you
He's
guys-
trying to call him out.
Have you guys seen the TikTok of like this like younger? It could be on Reels. It could be on YouTube. It's just where I saw it. There's like a younger guy that dresses up in like a mariachi outfit.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you didn't see it, dude. You can't talk
I
about
did
it.
see it actually.
Yeah, you can't talk about it, bro.
Why?
He walks around in a mariachi and he goes to like a college campus. He's like, "Hey, do you find my speaking regulars not speaking this weird thing? It's like, hey, do you find this offensive?"
Yeah, and
And everybody's like, "It's very offensive." And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "Is that your culture?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "No."
And then like a Mexican
And
dude's
then
like, "That
goes
shit's
to
so tight."
goes to
Like-
Olvera Street.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you like my outfit?" And the guy's like, doesn't speak a lick of English, so there's like a translator. And he's like, "Oh, very good."
Yeah, he's like, "You look
And it's
so
like,
good."
I think, dude, it just goes to show, bro. Like, honestly, people in our generation, bro, soft as Charmin.
Yeah,
Fucking
really
straight
soft. Well, it's
soft.
I mean, yeah, they're
Those
just
they
know what
really
it-
overthinking it.
You know what it's become? It's just really weird social pressure and social structure now where like everyone is like, who can be the most offended?
Yeah.
Who can find a way to like be the most, and I'm not trying to be offensive. There's nothing wrong with this. I think we can all share, but like, I
think
guess
you
the word
should
is
be
like
offensive.
woke. Like,
Yeah.
who can be the most woke?
Who can be the
People
most
just find shit to
inclusive.
be upset about, honestly. There's so much shit that we all need to be upset about. We need to like fight
And
for.
that's why we're all Andrew Tate fans here. We all support
We.
three
No.
top G.
Again,
Jesus
one of
Three
five.
top G.
Christ, man.
Conor
Three top
McGregor.
G.
Who's paying
Dude,
him?
I'm
You-
clipping this and putting
This
it
guy,
on
this guy's
Instagram, bro.
defending domestic
You're gonna get
violence.
no
No,
John
never.
Jones,
God.
domestic violence.
Never.
Conor McGregor,
Unbelievable.
domestic violence.
It's like
Andrew Tate.
sometimes
He
you
can't
just
help
gotta
himself.
slap a bitch, you know? Like,
Not at all what I'm saying.
Not at all, because I mean, you just threw yourself down the river.
But
brother.
yeah, I completely agree with you.
You get what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying? It's
very
like
annoying.
people find
Yeah.
some crazy
Well,
shit
you know
to
what
be
it is
upset
too.
about.
It's a cop out because like it's. I think whatever wave is happening, it's just so easy to jump on it and not have to like make the decision for yourself. And these are like I get it. These are complicated things like have to make the decision yourself for. Like you don't want to be shunned socially. I get it. You know what I mean? But like you know you got to do some thought here yourself. And or if anything, you should be trying to like set the trend here. You know what I mean?
what I like is like, you gotta stand for something. So
Fall for anything.
you can't, yeah, stand for something
Wow.
or you'll fall for anything. But if you just try to play like both sides,
Yeah.
like no one's gonna take you seriously.
Yeah.
And if you stand for something, maybe 50% of the people will hate you, but this 50% of the people are gonna have your back. And like, kind of like Trump supporters, you know what I'm saying? Like they all, like
The real riders.
exactly, they ride with each other.
Yeah.
Like one way or another, or just anything basically, like, or even if it comes to like,
Well, then now we got a lot. Now we can go.
I don't know.
even if it comes to
don't-
people who are like,
I don't agree
who's-
with that takes.
Nazis rode hard for each other, probably.
Okay, so I don't know where we're going with that, but
I'm just
the one
saying,
thing I, not to like cut you off short, but I think there's
cutting me
nothing
off
wrong.
short, you know?
No, there's nothing wrong with like living in the middle and having that stance. I don't get what you mean by you can't be taken serious because like I just don't share the extreme values of either side.
I think you should be ignoring them. I think that whatever other people are thinking about you is.
I don't think you should
really gotta let that
ignore.
one go.
Take the information and make your own educated
Yeah.
opinion or assumption
But
on
it
things
doesn't
or
have
whatever.
anything to do with what other people are saying about you. Is the point?
Oh, about you?
Or yeah,
About the
however
subject?
they now perceive you for making a decision. Who cares? You really you got to make this decision for yourself.
Of course, but what I'm saying is like, if you're standing in the middle on like every fucking topic or every just anything, you know, it's like you're just trying to please everybody.
There's a
you
great
know?
"It's Always Sunny" episode about that.
I like that show. I don't think I've seen that episode though.
That's the one where it's the abortion rally.
Like, oh,
Where he literally goes
He
back and
literally-
forth on sides
yeah.
of the riot.
really?
And tries climbing
to
over
try
to
to get
the
more
other
bitches or
side.
And they start
something?
throwing eggs in
They
him.
start throwing eggs at him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's
That's
pretty
good.
good.
Well, I'm not, whether it's political or but like, just, I think you can't have just middle opinion on every single topic,
Yeah.
basically, which a lot of people do.
Yeah, you don't
And-
have to be
Like, you don't try to please everybody. Try not to make everybody angry. Try not to make this side angry. Try not to make that side angry.
Yeah.
It's like, just pick a side, bro.
You don't have to be extreme on everything. But
You don't
the things
have
that
to
you
be
choose,
extreme on
yeah.
everything.
How do you guys feel about like social media and like I guess television or movies introducing like politics into it?
I just don't think I don't want to. I don't care about anybody else's personal opinion. So like if you're projecting an agenda, then I'm pretty much gonna snap you annoyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's like if you're gonna do politics, if you're gonna do business, and it's a just accurate graphic representation, then I'm all in. If it's like pushing me an agenda, I'm so snap out. It's so obvious when movies and shows are pushing an agenda. Like when
Yeah.
Disney does it, it's so obvious that it's a big turnoff. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah,
non-genuine. That's
like
the
when
problem.
when they try to make Little Mermaid black.
Yeah, dude, like there's so many sides to all this that if you just gave me something accurate that's going to show like the gravity of both sides, like there's people on both sides, then now I'm interested.
Of course.
But if you're just going to push one agenda, why the fuck is anybody watching? You could just tell me what your agenda is. You
Yeah,
know?
like, don't get me wrong. I think there should be more black superheroes, but not that Little Mermaid's a superhero or anything. But I think they should, create their own. It's another reason to have more superheroes and stuff like that. That's why
Yeah, it
Black
doesn't have to
Panther
be
was
Little-
super awesome.
doesn't have to be Little Mermaid.
Like,
you know what
yeah,
I
it
mean?
doesn't have to be
Black
Little
Panther's
Mermaid,
cool.
you know what I'm
He's
saying?
black. Like
Exactly.
Just it's Black Panther. Like you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it's not like you don't have to go and like change Little Mermaid. Just make a new make a new story. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Promote an older black story. You know,
I don't mind Little
Exactly.
Mermaid being, African American or whatever,
middle
just
guy.
black
Being
at all.
Yeah,
I don't think it like there's no. That's not a middle guy.
Yeah.
I'm saying like that represents today what we look
I don't
like
know
as
why we're
us.
but why are we doing Little Mermaid?
No, I don't
Like, why are
care.
we
I don't think it
redoing it?
matters. I find a problem in
It seems
other
agended.
things.
It does
No,
seem
I
agended.
find a problem like other things, which is like even more blatant. Just like other. I can't think of them
Give me an
exactly,
example.
but there's other. I can't think of it like
Yeah,
just Snap.
yeah.
But there's other forms of media where I just find shit and I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
guys. hello.
going back to the Little Mermaid being black.
I get what you're saying.
I
though,
think
by
they're
the way.
doing it just to do it.
Me too.
Like just to like
Be like,
be
look how woke
like
we
you said,
are.
be woke.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's
Like,
annoying.
yeah.
It's so annoying.
I don't.
Also, we didn't fucking ask for another Little Mermaid, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
the first one's great. It's fine. It's really good. You know what I mean?
They're just running out of
what I was
movies to
gonna
make.
I was gonna be like, I can show you the, and that's like totally Aladdin.
Yeah,
That's totally Aladdin. That's exactly what was
You
going
know,
on.
Little
Fucking
Mermaid's
head.
one of the only Disney movies I've ever seen.
It's a good movie.
It's
Really?
only, yeah, because Abby
Oh,
Abby used to watch it all the time. So I used to watch it. But besides that, I've never seen Lion
pretty good
King.
movie, yeah.
Never seen Toy Story.
What the hell? You've
I don't
never
watch
seen
Disney. I
Lion
didn't watch
King?
Disney movies as a kid.
That's crazy.
You
No,
really
got
like
it.
Little
No,
Mermaid?
I got it. And I got it. I had to do it. If I didn't figure out that, I was gonna freak out,
I
know.
love
But I got it. I
Little
got it.
Mermaid.
No, Little Mermaid's good. I get what you're saying. When you started talking, I was like, dude, Logan's gonna get canceled. Where is he going with this? But now
I don't
agree.
care if I get canceled.
Good
At
for
least
you.
the other side will stand
Good
with
for
me.
you.
Guys,
Yeah.
if you cancel him, we'll kick him
I
right
like
out.
that.
Don't
Good
worry
for you.
about
I
it.
will not kick him
He
out.
said,
No, I won't kick him out, don't worry.
if all 50 of you viewers get offended, don't worry, bro. Like,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
kick him. We'll
it's,
kick him right out.
yeah, all
Like,
50
No.
yeah.
I like where you went with it. You almost lost me early, but that's why we sit
No,
and
I think it's
listen.
dead on.
No, I think you're right. It would be cool if like there's no reason to not make more stuff.
I mean, that's probably what will happen if this ever gets
Dude,
into
he's gonna be like,
context.
get
Time
the
to-
Indians out of Hollywood right now. Go back to Bollywood. That's what he's gonna say.
This is not Bollywood.
Hey, can we get an update on what your dad's doing?
What do you mean?
I
what is
think
it?
technically, you guys want to hear? I think he got signed to a record label.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
That's what he said.
Fuck.
He's a singer now.
That's fucking sick.
Can we get a close up on this?
Aiden, can we get your opinion on this? Because we didn't get it. How do you feel about like politics being?
How do you feel about
in-
the Black
in your
Little
form-
Mermaid?
Yeah, how do you feel about Black Little Mermaid?
That's not what I'm really interested. I'm mostly interested about like the whole
That's
thing.
what I'm interested
He's
in.
like, I'm only interested in Game of Thrones and testosterone, and I wake up and I eat my eggs and I,
I
go
mean,
to
it's
sleep.
like for me, it's like I just don't care. Like, if there's a black mermaid, who cares? Like, sure, it's probably forced, but why does it matter?
Aiden,
He's an
There you go,
Yeah.
dude. Right in the middle, huh?
right in the middle.
Welcome
This
to the
is
middle,
another
dude.
round. Welcome to the middle.
Welcome to the middle, dude.
Aiden in the middle.
Great to have you.
You know
Can you think of any examples of this?
of
Of
what?
what?
Being in the middle?
No,
Of being forced. Yeah, I mean when
of media that pushes an agenda.
I mean they're really pushing like the pro woman narrative in like Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And wait.
not to
You
be-
don't, you
What?
don't like the pro
Wait.
woman
What did you say?
No, I don't have a problem with it. It's just
The Velma show. Yo, Velma was bad though.
Yeah, she's thick. Not gonna lie.
You're not pro women,
Who,
Aiden?
wait, who's the actor? Is it Mindy? The
Oh,
Indian.
really?
That's
The
Indian
Mindy.
Mindy.
The
That's
Mindy
a good
lady?
choice.
That's so weird.
It looks like her. That's a good choice. I'm
Are
okay
you
with that.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? Mindy is Indian, bro. Right?
But
Isn't she
she's-
Indian?
She's American. So like
Yeah,
it's
she's
fine.
American.
She's American.
Bro, don't ever hit me with that.
How'd she ruin a show?
Nah.
Oh, is it really bad? Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I'm a really big Scooby Doo fan.
I'm a
like,
big Minnie Kaling
seriously.
fan too.
Yeah, I
That's
actually saw on
hilarious.
Twitter today for some reason. Do you know what it said? Why is everybody hating on Mindy Kaling?
Yeah, what is that?
And I guess that
I
is
love
why.
Minnie Kaling.
Just really bad.
I think she's a
Velma
funny
actor.
comedian.
Yeah,
Probably.
okay, this is a good example. I could give a fuck if she were black, Indian, or Asian playing Velma. I do not care about that. Yeah, that's not the problem. Yeah, the
She's
problem is
just
that it's bad. But like, she's an American person. Like, who cares? She speak. You know what I mean? Like,
You know
Yeah,
what's
of
weird? I
course.
don't think
she's
like
speaking American.
like when
speaking
people
English, you know
when
what I
people
mean?
Speaking
when
freedom.
people ask me like, "Yo, where you're, you know, where are you from?"
Yeah.
I'm never like, "Yeah, American."
oh, you say
Like
you're
I'm
Indian?
really proud of being like, "No, I'm Indian, Salvadoran." They're like, "Oh, you were born there?" I was like, "Nah, I'm first generation."
Well, I think that's also like when people are asking that, that's what they're actually trying to ask is like, what's your like cultural
Maybe.
makeup, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
But I
we're
don't
all
I don't
American,
I don't
dog.
see myself as like that. Maybe is that dumb?
I'm first generation too.
I'm first generation too.
I'm
but like,
technically 1st
I'm-
generation.
But like, I'm an American person. I'm not Ecuadorian. My
I'm-
mom's from Ecuador, but like, I'm not Ecuadorian.
My mom was born here. My dad was not born here.
Do you
So you're
feel
first
like
generation.
Yeah.
do you feel like you really like embody and develop or like just really soak yourself in with your culture? And I've really tried that. And I think that's why maybe I feel like that.
I think so. I think we all have pride over like,
Dude,
our
I'm like
families, you know?
really proud of being like Indian and Salvadoran. Like
Totally.
really proud of it, you know? I always joke, I'm like, dude, there's not enough of us out there. There's 2
Not
billion
enough
fucking
Indians.
Indian
Literally
dude out there.
most of you in the world.
God, literally.
I'm super
dude.
proud of being Ecuadorian because
Yeah.
I'm proud of my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm proud to grow up like.
That's what I
my
think
family.
more than anything. I'm just like really proud of my my parents,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like
You want to be?
they just happen to be Indian and Salvadoran.
Yeah, totally.
I think I'd feel the same way if I was fucking
Japanese.
I don't know, yeah, Japanese, Egyptian. Like I wouldn't give a shit, you know. I'll
Totally.
just be super happy and super
That's
proud.
what I'm saying. I think everybody has that like.
He's really
national
proud,
pride.
prideful of being Irish.
You're
It seems like
you're super proud. Irish.
Irish.
Logan's like not really a proud Korean to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was never surrounded by Koreans
See,
growing up,
and that's
so I
important,
didn't know
yeah.
how to be
You
a
know
proud
what?
Korean.
That's a good
I
distinction.
was also
Like I consider myself more Mexican than Korean.
Yeah.
I mean, I technically am, but
Yeah.
like my family was Mexican. Like I have very little Korean family.
Right.
Like only my grandma, and I never lived with her or anything. But I lived with my grandfather who was Mexican, my mom who's Mexican. I used to live with my cousins who were Mexican. So that's
there
kind
were
of
a
like
bunch of essays, fool.
yeah. So
Like,
that's
I
kind of like what I grew up from. But what I am proud about though is like me and my cousins' generations on my mom's side, like we stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like before that, all of the prior generation, I guess, they would
The deals.
you know
some
they would
bits
be
and
in
shit.
gangs and like
Tons of trouble, fool.
they would get in a lot of trouble. They're in jail, you know.
Jail.
And that's what I take pride in a lot. But like honestly, like I would consider myself like pretty damn American.
It is about how you grow up though. Like I
course.
don't have a lot of white
like
family.
nobody's making me kimchi.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Like
Yeah, it's on my dad's side, and none
Like-
of them fucking talk to each other.
It's crazy. When I
I
look
just
at
grew
Christian,
up
I
with my
just
mom.
only see a white person.
That's fine. Yeah, I get that I look white, 100%. But my family is
now that I
they
get you
all-
more though, but I don't feel
Yeah,
that
man.
way anymore.
All
Like
my
I feel like
family
you make the
here.
effort to like you. I feel like there's an effort. When I first met you, that's how I felt. Now I don't feel like that.
Well, yeah, it's just not true too. Like,
Ecuadorian.
yeah, like all my family here is like
Awful
Spanish
accent, by the way.
speaking, and like they're all here. You know what I mean? That's my family. When I go see my family, I'm seeing them. I'm not seeing my dad's side. You know,
When
When
I
I
see
see
your
my-
when I think of your family, I only think of one person.
my dad,
Your mom.
MWA.
my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah, she's just like shorter, has like the shorter hair, and
My
she's.
mom is like really short.
Is
like,
she?
Really
do I have the
loud.
right read? She just seems like a strong.
Yeah,
I don't
she's,
want
like,
to say
scary
anything
and
rude.
mean.
No. But like, she seems like a strong, like strong-headed
Republican?
woman.
Dude,
no.
She's a
What?
fuck, dude. My mom's a fucking.
Is she like? I feel like she wears some
Finish
pants.
the
You know what I mean?
sentence.
like
Yeah, my
she
Finish the
runs.
sentence.
My
I feel like
mom's
she runs the game.
Dude, my mom's really frustrating to grow up with.
Wow.
She's
You don't think it was because maybe
she's
you?
like, yeah, but she's like a single mom, like
Yeah.
really aggressive, really
She like pulls out snipers.
conservative, like really strong headed. You know what I mean? Like kind of a pain in the ass. I love my mom. I love you, mom. Yeah, but I took a lot from her. She's fucking amazing. But my whole
Nice.
family's like that. It's a bunch of women that are really opinionated and really loud and really aggressive.
Didn't rub off on you at all.
It's a
did it?
matriarchal family. There's only 2 dudes. It's me and my uncle, and the rest is women.
Nice.
And they're super fucking
Oh, I have
aggressive.
to meet your family then.
You
Meet
have
the
you guys
Fockers?
have all met, except for you. You've never met my family.
What's maiden name?
There's 2. So my mom has a different dad than all of your siblings.
Oh, that's the
So-
same thing with my mom.
Yeah. So
Well, it's
she's
the
a
same-
Ruggiero.
Technically, it's not. It's all the same fucking dad, but for some reason, she
Took
kept
us
my
in.
grandmother's maiden name. She's the only one. Or there's 2 of them.
So I think my mom did the opposite. So like she didn't know her birth dad, her Ruggiero, who's the Italian guy. That's what my mom was
What?
Italian. So my mom's Italian.
No, what was
So
his
you're
name?
Italian.
Ruggiero,
Ruggiero.
which is an Italian last name. That's her maiden
Ruggiero.
name. Yeah, basically, it's
Got it.
Ruggiero. But her dad that she grew up with, who died, was like her stepdad, all of her siblings' dad,
Okay.
and their last name is Armijos.
Armijos.
So my mom like pays respect to that name, but her last name is Ruggiero. Because she grew
Okay.
up with him, like he was like in her life versus her real dad.
Ruggiero.
Yeah, basically.
Armijo.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Well, now you're down. Armijos isn't Italian. They're just
Yeah, but we made it. That's the point.
I
We
think they're
made it
Spanish.
Italian.
I like that, dude. That's
Yeah,
a little
okay.
cultural appropriation, I think, for the pod.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm Italian.
There you go. Are you
Well,
Italian?
how can you? I. What is it?
Dude, make me a pizza, dude.
What do you say?
I'm
I-
walking here.
I classify as an Italian.
Oh, you identify as an
I
Italian.
also
He's
identify as an
classified.
Italian as well.
Aiden, what about you? Are you just Irish? What's going on?
Are you they them?
Irish and
Irish.
Lithuanian.
Lithuanian.
This guy's a new race every time.
Every
The
time
other
we
week
see
he
him,
was
he's a
Brazilian.
new-
You're a Brazilian? Oh,
This other week he was Brazilian. Now he's Lithuanian.
Are you Brazilian?
I
You're like, I
have-
got a ton of family in Brazil. They're all
I do.
Brazilians.
They don't
I
speak
do.
a lick of English.
It's true.
He's like,
It's
but that's
true.
by choice. They were born here, you know. So,
No, I do have Brazilian family. Yeah,
Are they white?
one of them is.
Are the other ones not white?
Yeah.
Imagine you having. Oh yeah, I forgot your story about.
yeah, the lizard.
No, yeah, in Mexico.
The
Oh, yeah, I have
lizard killer?
Mexican
So you're
family too.
Mexican family, and you
Yeah.
just.
I have family all over.
Good for you, dude.
You know,
The Queskin name's just getting around.
I think it
dog.
might be by marriage.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have,
I'm
you know,
like,
if me and Lily get married, there's some Ecuadorians on her side of the family already. Married in. What up?
Vera.
fam?
Married in.
There we
Wow.
go.
The Ecuadorians
Interesting.
taking over.
Chito,
Small country.
Chito Vera.
Vera.
Big
Chito
reach.
Vera.
The Vera.
big Cheeto fan.
I have to
Uh,
be.
What's up with Ecuadorian just getting a bunch of tattoos? You and Cheeto just
Dude.
covered in them.
Love Cheeto.
Um,
You know, we have
it's more of like
we have
a-
2 gold medals all time in the Olympics. One for weightlifting, 1976, makes sense, right? Second one, 2006,
What medal?
fast walking. Believe it or not,
What medal?
What?
gold. We only have 2 medals, both gold. 100%
Fast
success rate.
walking is an
That's
100%
Olympic
suc-
event.
that-
Yeah, and we
That's how it
fucking
works.
crushed it too.
It's
This is
pretty-
little
That
guy.
one-
He's just
he's
moving
like, we crushed
sticks
it that
like
one
this.
year.
It's crazy.
To-
In a sport nobody
Bro,
cares
we have
about.
more golds
Like,
in a lot of countries. Okay.
No, people
And a
have
sport
memed
nobody
that
knew
sport.
was-
No, they
existed.
meme that sport.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when I'm
They
going to the
meme-
restroom.
Dude, they memed it hard when he won too.
Um,
they memed it really hard.
That's pretty funny.
To close out the podcast, we wanted to discuss our Super Bowl picks.
Oh yeah.
So
I have a
this is there a game today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow there's
Tomorrow.
2
They're
games.
both
So
games.
tomorrow,
So-
this pod will come out after the games on Sunday, which is Chiefs Bengals and 49ers Eagles
I got Niners.
to win the Super Bowl.
I just because I bet on it a while ago. So go
Okay.
Niners.
At
Okay,
really bad
so
odds.
Really
Aiden,
bad odds.
let's open up the floor to you. What are we thinking? 'Cause I was spot on with my
I'm gonna-
Dallas Bucks call, by
Yeah,
the
that
way.
was great.
I'm gonna take Bengals to win the Super Bowl this year.
Fucking
Wow.
Bengals.
Bang.
Bengals.
I think
Joe
that
Breezy.
they're 3-0 against Mahomes. Mahomes is hampered. Kelsey's got a back injury. I think they have a better defense, and they're just rolling on all cylinders. Give me the Bengals. They're also only plus 300 to win right now, so they're the odds-on favorite. I'm a little chalky, but I think Joe Burrow's just on a different level right now, and I think
That
like a
new
fair
Tom
trade.
Brady.
yeah.
like a
Give me the Bengals. They're gonna beat the Chiefs 27-24 on Sunday, and then they will be beating the 49ers 24-17 in the Super Bowl.
Are you
You're
good at
wrong.
that?
Okay, tell us why he's wrong.
Wait, you took Niners over Eagles?
I took Niners over
I
Eagles.
like that, dude. Let's go.
The Eagles will be
The
beating the
Eagles haven't fought
49ers tomorrow. The Eagles will beat the 49ers. The score will be 27 to 17.
Wow.
That will be the score. And then the Chiefs will lose to the Bengals in Burrowhead Stadium. That score will be surprisingly a little closer, higher scoring in my opinion, 30-24. And then the Eagles will beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. I don't know the score of that yet. But the
Okay.
Eagles will win the Super Bowl.
What? Is this because your brother's a big Eagles fan?
Yeah, he does this, dude.
Why would I care about my
Why would I
brothers?
care about my brother?
Like, no, that's just what it's going to be. Brock
Okay.
Purdy is not that guy. He's going to get exposed
So
this week.
he's been on this take for a while now, and he just keeps betting against him, and he keeps losing money. So let's save
Not
you
at
some
all. I
money.
bet against him last week one
And lost
time.
money.
He said,
So don't bet against New
He
Brady.
goes-
And on top of
Oh,
that,
no,
he
I
bet
didn't.
on- he
Actually,
bet
I did
on the
not.
Dallas Cowboys.
yeah, I did.
I thought you bet on.
I did bet on the Cowboys, and they
Oh,
should have
that's
fucking won.
No, they were nowhere. They were nowhere near.
Brock Purdy
winning.
didn't
when
throw a
Aiden
touchdown.
loses money, but like it's just money that like didn't win.
Yeah,
in
but
the
Dak
bet.
Prescott
I
is on
lost
the other
money.
team
I
and threw like
lost-
3 picks.
I fucking lost a lot of money on that game.
Okay, so where am I feeling? So I feel like it's going to be a pretty grindy, and a grimy win for the 49ers. I see this game very similar to the last game. I just don't see how this game hits any over. If the over is like 42 and above, take the under, bro. Smash that. It's just going to be super, super low scoring.
46 and a half.
Yeah, smash
They're like
it.
a big defensive team, right? Like a best
Okay,
defensive team.
if you're telling people to smash it, then you got to smash the
I will
under.
bet $100 on the under.
Not a
Okay.
not a smash. Doesn't qualify as a smash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking.
I just don't sports
It's a
bet. It's just
sprinkle.
not.
It's a sprinkle.
It's not what I do. Anyway, so I'm gonna take the 49ers in that game pretty easily. The only person that's a real fraud on the actual field is probably Miles Sanders. Outside of that,
Why's my guy catching strays?
no, it's not. Miles Sanders is a beast, brother. But like against that defensive line, he has the biggest opportunity at busting.
Sure,
I
that's
think
fair. That's fair.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Does
I guess I
Miles
should say
Sanders
that.
play for the Niners?
No,
No,
he
he's
plays
for
for the
the
Eagles.
Eagles.
He's a really good running back this year. Thank God they gave this poor guy fucking some touches in the red zone. He was getting snaked last year,
Yeah.
straight snaked, and this year he's been fine. I think Jalen Hurts is going to struggle with that amount of pressure. He's gonna be on his horse, as they'd say. He'll be running a lot for his fucking life tomorrow. Luckily, he has a really solid O-line. We'll see, like one of the best D-lines in the NFL versus what are the Eagles, like at least a top 10 offensive line or even better?
Have they played?
Yeah, and they're
this
number
season?
one against the pass too.
Did they play this season?
No,
play each other?
no.
So
I like that
anyways,
about football.
I
They
see
have not.
the 49ers winning this game. Again, similar score to the last one I predicted, like 17-10 or like 20-13, something like that. And for our AFC side of the bracket, I just don't see. I like Joe Shiesty, man, especially over fucking
He's
dog.
cool.
I do not like the Chiefs, brothers, but I'm gonna take this one easy for the Chiefs. I just think Chiefs in Arrowhead. I mean, it's their game to lose for sure. Even though Joe Shiesty's going crazy and all that, man, I don't see a world where Mahomes isn't going back to the Super Bowl, sadly. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Have the
And then
Bengals
who wins the Super Bowl?
Back to the Super Bowl?
We'll have another podcast before them, but I guess if I had to pick, I just don't see how the 49ers lose the Super Bowl this
Let's
year.
go.
They have the best defense,
Joe
the
Burrow's
best
good.
running game, some of the best wide receiving weapons left, I think.
Purdy's gonna come in, go undefeated, win the Super Bowl in like
No.
as
New
a,
Brady.
Purdy has faced bottom 10 defenses his whole.
He said this last week when he played the
Yeah,
Dallas,
and then
he just
did
fucking
not throw a
shiested
touchdown.
them, bro.
He didn't throw one touchdown.
He was fine.
Eagles
He
haven't
did not
played
throw one
anybody
touchdown.
good.
That's because Dak Prescott
He
is
can get carried to a Super Bowl.
certified ass. That's why.
He's not getting
He
carried.
threw an
He played
interception
fine.
in the red zone.
He played
Give
very
your
fine.
prediction.
He got no touchdowns.
Well, I don't watch football, guys.
Yeah, he
Just
said
say
49ers.
I said I'm gonna take the Niners. I don't have good reasons. I just
I like
bet
the
on the Niners a while
49ers
ago.
defense. Look, in the playoffs, man, defense wins championships,
Eagles
brother.
haven't beat anyone all
Oh.
year. They're gonna lose to the Niners on Sunday.
I
Yeah.
bet on the Niners because I bet the day that what's his name broke his foot, but I just bet on them because they have Christian McCaffrey. I heard they were really good, so I was like, fuck it.
Christian
let's do it.
McCaffrey's a friggin' beast,
He's
and
a
he's having a
monster,
really
right?
good playoffs. Debo Samuel's leg hasn't fallen off yet,
Boom.
so that's a surprise.
And they have the dude,
Brandon
the
Ayuk, my fucking boy, finally having a breakout year.
Nick
he
Bosa.
needed a third string quarterback to like start feeding
Nick
him the
the
ball.
racist man Bosa.
Oh, is he racist?
Kinda.
Who's he racist against?
Look at this guy.
Look at Aiden's like.
Who
cut
does
it
Nick?
off.
Who is Nick Bosa
I
racist
gotta go
against?
eat deviled
I don't
eggs.
know.
He doesn't like Mexicans.
He said Mexicans.
"Damn."
Oh, David made that up, dude. Don't spread rumors. baby.
Damn, fool, that's crazy.
but
I don't know
yeah.
if he's racist or not, but I heard rumors.
Of Nick Bosa's rampant racism,
Yeah.
alleged racism.
Yeah, alleged racism.
Outside of that, guys, this was a really fun pod.
Yeah,
We
this
went
was a good
all
one.
over the place. Really solid for how sleepy everybody was. Pretty solid.
Good
Like I
job,
said,
guys.
everybody, I'm not sleepy at all.
I've been up for like 8 hours.
Shut the fuck
dude.
up, dude. No, you
I woke
haven't.
up at 7:30.
Oh yeah, you woke up. Wait. I'm sorry. You woke up at 4 a.m. today. 3 a.m.
7:30.
All right.
Okay.
I woke up.
Anyways,
My dogs threw up. I had to go. clean that
appreciate
shit
you
up.
guys so much for stopping by and enjoying today's podcast, whether you guys are seeing this in digital form
Forgot
or
to bring
video
that up.
form or whatever, audio form, excuse me. We appreciate it. Make sure to click the like button, the subscribe button, and make sure to tell a friend about the podcast. If you guys enjoyed the Rampage podcast and came back for that, make sure that you guys drop another like on this video. Thank you again to our co-hosts, 3 first names. You can find them on OX Bender or something like
My
that.
name is 0x3FN on Twitter. If you guys want some like crypto calls or whatever, just hit me up. Whatever.
And then we have at No Good Logan.
No Good Logan on Twitter.
And then we
all
have
streaming
Aiden
platforms
Queskin on
Instagram.
all streaming platforms. And then, yeah.
Find
Have a
me on
nice day.
SoundCloud. I'm dropping a rap album.
Dude, I forgot to
Have a
bring
nice
up
day,
the
guys. Thanks so
dog.
much for watching. Deuce.